Now that forces the field to be in.
Strike one to Gurriel Jr. Yeah, the Dodgers have looked like a team coming off an off day and 3 days away from the All-Star break tonight. It's been sloppy.
Didn't start out sloppy though, right? I mean, Shohei going deep. I was like, I'm thinking, man, no, I get it. It is a battle because physically you're here, but mentally, like I said, you might already be in Vegas or some beach somewhere or some hotel. You know, that doesn't start till late Sunday night.
Offer rushing to the D-backs on deck circle, and that brings in the 6th Diamondback run.
Certainly not clean baseball, and you know, you go back to even the Rocky series. That was not a great series of Dodger baseball. And yes, they have been on a heater, and they had just come off a San Diego series, and you know, they have played some great baseball over the last month and a half. And yes, you're gonna have some ruts and you're gonna have some stretches. I mean, it's frustrating watching it while the team is in it, but you have to know that it is going to happen. Over 162, it's happening. So sit back and enjoy it.
Enriquez blows the doors off of Gurriel with 102.
It ain't happening.
Strike one on Vargas. And another cutter and curve. Vargas sitting up there is like, wait, this guy's got triple digits. Each time he looked ready for that. That's not what he got. Oh. Ball off rushing. Five offensive innings for Arizona. They have scored 2 runs in 3 of them.
Well, a couple other non-flattering notes for the ball club this evening. 2 errors, a wild pitch, a balk. They've had 4 walks. 2 of those 4 have come around to score. That's why Doc's arms are folded.
First time for everything. Still a lot of ball game left. We crossed the midway point of the series opener. Good. I mentioned earlier Rojas's numbers against Rodriguez entering the day. 7 for 10. He's 0 for 1. So now 7 for 11. It's like, Rojas, can you explain the science of ownership? Fouls back, strike one. And he's like, look, there's a difference between having hits against Rodriguez versus doing damage. He only has one extra base hit. He said there are a couple bunt base hits in there. So Patrick Corbin was an example of a guy where he did damage against him. And sometimes it's as simple as Rojas with another base hit off Rodriguez, a leadoff knock to start the fifth. Sometimes you just face a pitcher who their strength or the way that they typically deliver a pitch, EK, is just right into your sweet spot as a hitter. And so you're comfortable up there. You don't have to overextend yourself. You know, feel like you have to cover a different part of the plate or a different quadrant. It's just your normal swing because that's the way you match up as a dance partner.
Well, and ball clubs now, they construct lineups based on that. They look at, you know, a pitcher and, you know, release points and how their ball moves, and you know, they match it up to a swing that a certain hitter may have when it's swing path. You didn't used to do that 20, 30 years ago just because you didn't have the technology. You just, I think this guy hits him well. Okay, let's put him in. You know, you can be much more scientific now.
Rushing pops it up to third. Who was that pitcher for you? Because I know you remember.
So there were certain guys that I saw really well and I hit really well. I mean, there was Jason Schmidt, who later pitched for the Dodgers, a guy named Rob Nen, who was a reliever.
8th leadoff shot of the year. The straightaway center field. Waldschmidt waited a moment, now drifts back in front of the warning track. He's got out number 2. The way that this building erupts when he just sends a fly ball in the air.
I mean, he really didn't even get that ball. I mean, it was all upper body.
And if you've been busy all Friday, you understand, finishing up the week, you might have missed the news that Ohtani was scratched from this start. The left knee is continuing to participate at all at the All-Star game in Philadelphia. A 0-2 on Andy Pages. Dave Roberts detailing what the Dodgers are expecting to happen with Shohei the next couple of days. They're going to have the left knee drained, and then David Bassett detailed at the top of the broadcast likely a cortisone injection as well.
Just a date with some needles. You know, you just drain it and then shoot it. Be running sprints in no time. Be good to get him off his feet, though, and the Dodgers start on the East Coast. Yankees, right out of the chute.
Yep. Pages looking for a second group hit of the game, and he finds it. Rojas goes from first to third. Brings the tying run to the on-deck circle in the bottom of the 5th. And he's now 3 for 3.
Yeah, Andy's living right. 2 balls that one was 65 miles an hour. The other one was 69 miles an hour.
Nice.
But both of them hits.
Freddie Freeman looking to get involved tonight. He's 0 for 2, struck out in the first, then grounded into an inning-ending double play in the third. (6-2) Arizona. 2 on, 2 out in the 5th. Ball 1 outside. Pops out of the mid of Moreno. And it's called a ball, but the challenge was
called a ball. The catcher is challenging.
As Moreno was going to retrieve the loose ball, he threw out a challenge, and his second successful one for him tonight.
Arizona has 2 remaining.
on a 1-1 pitch. Freeman hits it hard to second, but it's handled on the hop by Vargas, who's spinning and throwing for the final out. So 2 hits.